Happy 4th of July, all you folks out there on Addiction Hope. Glad you're here. This month in July, I'm going to be doing a series of articles and videos related to the issue of college students and alcohol. And this is a topic I care deeply about because for several years of my life, I had the great opportunity to work with college students as a college intern in our college ministry at our church. So I was a young adult, maybe a couple years older than many of them, and I was just involved in their lives. And what I love about college students is those important formative years from 18 to 24. They're figuring out everything that matters in life, right? They're figuring out who am I going to marry? They're figuring out what career am I going into? They're figuring out what is my moral life, my spiritual life? What do I believe about everything? And so this idea of investing in our young people is something I deeply care about. And the question I want to wrestle with in this video today is how is alcohol affecting sexual choices among college students? And I'm just going to hit three things real quick because it's honestly, it's incredibly obvious. The first thing that you can see, and it doesn't take any, we could look at statistics and all sorts of things, but it doesn't even take that. It's this, that alcohol actually lowers one's moral compass. And it doesn't take all that much observation or even chemical studies to prove the fact that alcohol definitely impairs our decisions. It totally hamstrings us. And if you have never had a beer in your life, don't feel like you need to test this, but as one who occasionally drinks a beer, it totally mess with us, right? It totally lowers our ability to think. We get silly when we have a beer. We end up doing things we never thought we would have done. And in the college arena, in the college environment, it's not about having a beer. It's about having multiple beers, multiple hard drinks. And the purpose of that is to lead to just having your judgment impaired. So then you end up doing things you never thought you would have done. The second thing that I see is that alcohol doesn't want you to think about the long term. It wants you to think about the short term. And here's what I mean. Alcohol, all the slogans, right? From Miller Lite to Bud to you name the big beer company. The vision is simple, right? Live the good life. Live the high life. The beer commercials are always, guys out on a Hawaiian island. His life's awesome. He's got two hot girls next to him. And what does he have? He has a Miller Lite. And it's live the high life. And so the appeal of alcohol is this appeal that somehow you're going to drink this and your immediate future is going to get better. And I think it's folly, foolish, and unwise to think that a cold beverage is going to help you even in the short term, let alone the long term. Alcohol doesn't want you thinking about your wedding day. Alcohol doesn't want you thinking about one day when you're a parent or maybe even when you're a grandparent. Alcohol doesn't want that. It wants to limit your vision to what can I get out of tonight. And so you tie that in with a loose sexual ethic and you have a absolute mess on your hands, right? And that's what alcohol wants to do. And the last thing that alcohol wants to do, alcohol wants to actually make you a shallow person when it comes to community. Now think about it. No one would ever say it this bluntly, but think about this. Hey, do you want to come over tonight and get hammered till you can't think and then have sex with whoever you want? Now, maybe there's some flyers out there, but I'd say most of us don't talk that way or think that way. But that's the invitation in the average college campus. And it cultivates shallow people having commitment-less sex, recreational sex. And then we're surprised when people are unable to have deep relationships with emotion, that know how to communicate, that know how to share life. We're surprised at how marriages are failing. But think about it. We've trained people in a absolutely unfertile, ill-equipped garden of college where we're not teaching them about interpersonal skills, how to do communication, how to share life, how to share disappointments. All we're saying is just go and get yours, have fun. And alcohol plays an incredibly powerful role in a generation that no longer knows how to have community. And so I'm just encouraging you this July, think about this stuff. If you have a college student, get them this material. Let them wrestle through this. Have a great, great summer. God bless you guys. See ya. Bye.